Hello, I'm Claire Ackers, founder of Odessa Search, and today I'm delighted to welcome Anna Sutton, who is the co-founder of The Data Shed and all-round data queen. Anna, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Setting the company values is something I know you've worked really hard on.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what are your company values?
So we have 5 of them. The process that we used to get to those values was quite interesting. I mean, we've always had one value, which has been something we've stayed true to since the dawn of time at the Data Shed. And you've told me I'm allowed to say this on camera. So our number 1 value has always been "Don't be a dick," which is always brings a laugh out whenever I say it. But the idea is really, it doesn't matter how intelligent you are, it doesn't matter what skill set you bring with you to the Data Shed. Actually, first and foremost, the most important thing is that you're a team player and that you respect other people around you,
yes,
and that you treat others the way you'd want to be treated yourself. If you're not being kind or thoughtful or respectful of each other, then actually the business doesn't function well, because we're based on another of our values, which is sharing knowledge. So if you're not helping each other out and you're not helping each other to grow, then actually what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Which then flows into another value of ours, which is always seek value. So if you're doing something and it's not either bringing value to yourself, the business, or a client, then why are you wasting your time doing it? So we thought long and hard about a number of our values, and there were the 5 that really rose to the top. So there was treat each other well, always seek value, take care of the fundamentals. So you need to make sure that you're doing the basics right, because if you're sending emails out to clients, for example, with typos in, then that just makes you look bad. Undermines everything else that you're trying to do. It doesn't matter how good your code is if we're misrepresenting ourselves to clients via poorly thought through emails or whatever, then it just undermines everything, like I say. Wash your stuff up in the sink. we employ cleaners to come and clean up around the general space, but actually you need to tidy up after yourself and just respect.
Basic respect.
Yeah, basic respect. And then there is know your audience, which is a value that is really close to my heart. I think often I've been sat in meetings in a prior life where I've been in a room full of tech people who have used smoke and mirrors and technical language to actually hide the reality of a project, or to make the process more difficult than it really needed to be. So rather than being able to contribute to that process, actually it restricted me from entering into that process and being able to discuss it with them. And actually that's one thing that I absolutely drum into the team. If you're in a room with a client who doesn't have a technology background, you really need to mind your language and make sure that you're shaping the conversation so that the client can understand and participate. And often everyone jokes that my original role was as geek speak translator, so actually sitting in the middle between clients and between the technical teams and making sure that the conversation flowed, and also asking the stupid questions that nobody else wanted to ask. I mean, that is my role, really, going around and asking questions and making sure that my team can explain them to me in a way that I can understand it. Therefore, pretty much everyone else in the world will be able to understand it.
Yeah, absolutely.